quick things that need to be done. Really quick. You need to be careful if you have a friend that, number one, takes everything personal. Everything you say, everything you do, say something about their food, say something about their mom, say something about them. They take everything personal. Number two, you need to be really, really careful about people that all they do is dwell on negative things. There will be people that everything is negative, ain't nothing right, ain't nothing good about nobody else, ain't nothing positive, it's just negative all the time. Number three, they're complaining all the time. Go to a restaurant, complain. Go to church, complain. That's why nobody wants to sit by you. You complain about everything. You complain. You go to work, you complain. Sometimes you go to a restaurant, people, waiters make mistakes. Things are not right. And then, no, this is my money. I'm going to get it back. Right. That's fine. But there's a way to do that as well, too. Right. Number four, some people can be so cruel sometimes. And when I say cruel, they have no sympathy or empathy for anybody else. Gotta be careful with that, because if you treat other folk like that, sooner or later, it's coming back to you. Let me give you the next one. That they react to everything over the top, excessive reaction. It's drama. Anybody have a family member that when everybody something happens, they give the 20 on the 10 on the 100, and they just blow everything out of proportion. Last one is that they always are seeking someone to validate them. So if you don't say nothing about their dress, if you don't say about their hair, if you don't say they look nice, if you don't say you never validate, you are in something that's toxic. Got those 6 things going on in a friendship, relationship, those things are toxic. Because at the end of the day, guess what? When I look in the mirror, I already affirm myself. I already know it. If somebody else says it, they're just affirming what I already know. And if you are a person that thinks that your whole thing is based on people saying you look this and you like this, and you the best and all that stuff, sooner or later, people don't have time for all of that. And if you're in a friendship, you didn't even say that. I bought you this. You didn't even say thank you. You're in line. Jesus says, you didn't choose me. I chose you. Let me end on this. I got 3 minutes. Here it is. Jesus had 12 disciples. 12. Peter, James, and John were always with him. His inner circle. So the other 9 was off and left, and he took Peter, James, and John. Peter was a mess. He liked to fight, he liked to cuss. He was two-faced. Always talking about what he's going to do. I've seen many people get told about what they're going to do. You know what's funny to me? I just have to say this right now. Sometimes on Facebook they have this little bully thing. I just get tickled that when somebody's bullying somebody, and then the person who's getting the bullying gets whooped. By the person saying, I don't want to fight him back. That just tickles me all the time. But Peter always talking about what he's going to do. James and John seeking position. They said, when you get your kingdom, let my brother stand on one side of the chair, and then my other brother stand on the other side of the chair. And these were his inner circle. All the other disciples were making other disciples. They were making good decisions. Peter, James, and John seemed like they needed the most help. Could it be then that Jesus calls the weakest, the neediest people because they need the most help? And at times, he calls them into your circle.